Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm watching the Cup Series race from Las Vegas. They got 10 laps to go in the race. Got a battle for the lead between Kyle Larson and Tyler Reddick. Reddick has had the faster car all day, but he just could not get around Kyle Larson so far. He was the bridesmaid in both stages. He hopefully doesn't try to be the bridesmaid for the race. Ryan Blaney is third. Walsh Chastain is fourth. They're catching a lap car. That looks like Bubba Wallace. No, that's not Bubba Wallace. It looks like J.J. Ely. Yes, J.J. Ely. Ty Gibbs is fifth so far. Noah Gregson. How about Noah? He just passed Denny Hamlin for 6th. That puts Hamlin back to 7th. And going by the lap car, J.J. Ely, that messed up Reddick off for 2. Montreux Jr. is 8th, Jordan Collins 9th, and Daniel Suarez runs out of the top 10. So the gap is, last lap it was 0.4 of a second between Reddick and Larson. This time by is 0.6 of a second, so Reddick lost a couple tenths. So Kyle Larson's up the stages, but Kyle Larson finished second. I mean, not Kyle Larson. Tyler Reddick finished second, right behind him. That's a nice little stat for you. Larson's, when he swept he won every race. The last 4 races they swept the stages, he won them. So hopefully he's trying to make it 5 in a row. As Reddick is trying to use the high line. Got a battle for 7th here between teammates Montreux Jr. and Denny Hamlin. They've both been okay today. They've been hanging around that area, maybe top 5. And there's the gap between 1 and 2. The gap closed in again a little bit between, man, look how close he is to that wall. The gap's closed a little bit, like half a tenth. We had to gain another tenth on him that time by 6 laps to go in the race. I think that's Bubba Wallace, maybe. Yep, that is Bubba Wallace. Apparently, in stage 2, Bubba Wallace had some fresh tires, and he was actually bump drafting Tyler Reddick, and they were catching Kyle Larson. that would have been funny if, well, it doesn't look like that he's going to do it again this time, because that would just be not fair. But it was still pretty cool, though, it was still pretty cool to look at Bubba Wallace pushing Tyler Reddick to catch Kyle Larson. It was actually working. That was funny. Doing some NASCAR 06 total team control moves there. Do the bump draft and push yourselves away from the pack. That's basically what it was. And the difference was this was just to catch the leader. Reddick's there. It's just you just can't get closer than 0.4. Wallace on the bottom. Reddick's wide on the wall. 3 to go. They cut it down to 2.5 tenths. This is the closest Reddick's been all race. He's peeking around the outside. Lawson doing the air block on him. Got the one down the backstretch. Where's Reddick gonna go? He's gonna go high. Lawson's gonna air block him. Ooh. Dumped the dirty air on the nose of that 45 car. Get him tight. 2 laps to go. Reddick's there. He just needs to pounce. Faked low, went high, but Lawson was already committed to the low lane. Coming to the white flag. Reddick followed Lawson that time. I don't why. And he got tired, it looked like, because of it. I don't get that move by Reddick. White flag is in the air, final lap. I think he just threw away the win there. Because he followed Lawson into the corner, he got air tight, and then just lost so much time that he just gained. And he's too far back now to make a move, so I think he just handed Lawson the win. Half a lap to go, though. It ain't over yet, though. But I think it's over. One last shot for Reddick, wide the high line. And he's not going to get there. Woohoo! Reddick sideways off a turn four, but it doesn't matter. Kyle Larson, 2 in a row, Las Vegas, 4th for the spring race. Hendrick Motorsports wins again in Las Vegas. Larson's your winner. Yeah, I think Reddick threw that one away. He just followed him in the 2 and 3 coming to the white flag. What did you think was going to happen? You weren't going to gain time because you got a bunch of dirty air dumped on you. And you were going to, you felt we lost like 2-3 tenths and basically gave the win to Larson. There's no exception. You threw that one away. That's on you. Ryan Blaney finished 3rd. Walsh Chastain was 4th. He apparently they had a caution, and Walsh Chastain took 2 tires, and he still finished 4th. And apparently he and Blaney were having a good battle for 3rd. And Ty Gibbs finished 5th. I think that's his 5th career top 5 finish, first of the year. Great one for Ty Gibbs. And then Noah Gragson finished 6th, man. I'm so happy for Noah. He came out of nowhere, too. He was hanging around the top 20, top 15 area. And then I saw him creeping into the top 10. And I was like, uh-oh. And then he found his way into the top 10, almost stuck his way in the top 5. I'm like, go, Noah. Let's go. You can't see. There he is. You can't see Lawson because of the smoke. So this is the 4th spring race victory in a row for Hendrick Motorsports at Las Vegas. There's Tyler Reddick. He's mad. I don't blame him. You threw away the win with 2 to go. That's your fault. That's your fault. Self-explanatory. Meanwhile, Lawson's still burning it down. Look at all the fans. But, yeah, I think he led 181 of 267 laps, which is really, really impressive. He swept the stages, he won the race, so he got a max points day. Tyler Reddick got the 2nd most points. So, congrats to Kyle Larson. Hendrick's now 2 for 3. And I forgot to mention in my national reaction, Chevy's no longer undefeated in all 3 series because John Hunter won yesterday's race in a Toyota. But Chevy's still undefeated in Cup, Chevy's still undefeated in trucks. So, and also Hendrick cars swept the weekend because Roger Caruth won the truck race on Friday with the same sponsorship. No, that's Kyle Larson's son, Owen. That's awesome. That's awesome. There's, I think that's Piper. That's her name. Lawson's daughter, who just walked up. Oh, and ran to see Dad. Piper's just like, hi, late to the party. There she is. Travis Reddick finished second. He finished second. He was second all day. Lawson was first all day. Reddick was second all day. Mm. Tell me how you really feel. Tell me how you really feel, Reddick. Same crap, different year. Of course, that's not obvious exactly what he said, but. That's pretty much it for the Cup race. Reddick was basically the dominant car all day. But some notable surprises there. Inspired Motorsports. Mainly Corey LaJoie and Carson Hocevar. Zane Smith, unfortunately, he never got to show the potential. But his teammates, though, the 7 and the 77, Corey LaJoie, he was up in the top 10, up in the top 5, bound for the lead for a little bit in the beginning part of the race. And Carson Hocevar, he was hanging around the top 10, top 15 all race. I think Hocevar in the 15th, I think. LaJoie, unfortunately, brought out the last caution. But I don't know if he blew a white rear tire or spun out. I heard both. I heard he spun out. I heard he blew a white rear tire, but I couldn't tell if he blew the white rear tire or not. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to LaJoie there at the end, but I feel bad for him though because he had a great one. This was probably the best race Spires had on an oval, I think ever. Besides Daytona, Talladega, and Atlanta, but they had 2 cars in the top 10, one battling for the lead in the top 5. Like that's. I mean, I know it's the first real race of the year, but that's really impressive. But now we head to Phoenix, where they're going to try out the new short track package, the third one in 3 years. So it's going to be a more simplified diffuser, and it used to be a 2-inch spoiler on the rear. Now it's going to be a 3-inch spoiler again. So I think it's the same as the intermediates for spoiler height. But from what I heard in the little test that they had at Phoenix in December, some said that it felt the same. Some said that it felt different. So they're gonna have basically 50-minute practice session on Friday to see how it handles, and then we'll see for the race on Sunday if it actually means something. We'll see though. That's gonna do it for me, y'all. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share the video, ring the little bell so you get notified whenever I upload. Congrats to Kyle Larson, dominating yet again. It's always when he's dominating he wins, but when sometimes he dominates he loses, or he doesn't lead any laps but he somehow finishes second, or he just completely dominates the race and ends up winning. There's like no in between for Larson. If he dominates, he's winning. If he doesn't dominate, he's losing. And if he's dominating, he'll still lose sometimes. It's like nothing consistent here with Larson. need to pick a medium here. Pick a middle ground. But head to Phoenix, the Arizona Desert crucial race. This will be the championship race. We'll see how it goes. I'll catch y'all on the next one. See ya.